Hey guys, this is MP. So this is our 8th part in our practice series. So what we did so far, we compare the values of the UI data grid of WPF application, that is a flight application from HP. So we compare these values with the CSV file and it worked well. So what the next thing is, like I enabled the code so far we wrote. So the problem which comes over here, I have found like there the error comes out. So what that error means, so when we here we are looping, right? So in the flight application, when we are here, then it again in the loop it is trying to select the second second city or airport, you can say, and it couldn't find this window because it is already here in this window. So we have to click back to get to this window, and then it will select the cities and it will proceed further to test all the conditions. So let's do that right now. So we have to see where is the end of the loop. If you see, let's click it and see, it's a main for loop for the cities. So we can tag here with the comment like main city loop. Okay, and so when the main city when it get out from this loop, a row count loop, then it goes to the next loop, so which is the city loop. So here we have to select that. So what we have to do, we have to add that, generate a test builder, and we have to add this back button. Okay, so we have to let's click on here, and this window came up. We can give it a name, rename UI control back button. Okay, which make more sense. Yeah, so we gonna add control to UI map. So this control has been added, so we can close this, and now we have to generate the code. So just generate it. So now we have the back button, and if you see here in the UI map, open the UI map. Oh, I have to close it. So in the UI map we have to see where it is. So back button is here. So it's a UI tab list, UI item tab list, and this is under main login window. So let's write this over here. Okay guys, the easy way of doing this, just go to your UI map and right click on the UI map and copy reference to the clipboard. So when we do that, we again go to, and where we have to click on back button when we will be end of the main loop and before the city loop get end. So here we have to click. Okay, so now we will say mouse dot click, and here we will have this clicking. It will click the back button. Okay, so now let's disable this code because we really don't need to compare the cities anymore. Okay, so I'm just comparing it. So let's run this code and see what it's doing. So firstly, put the application on default. We're gonna also integrate the login functionality. So it is going to choose first, then it is showing us the, now it is comparing the CSV file again, and then it will click the back button and go back to the main window where it will do the selection again. So now it is changing the cities as I expected. So first class and these tickets we didn't change. Okay, so it is always choosing the same, but we can also make it possible so that it can also change that. So we can get a count, and then it will be a very big application to test. But yeah, it will cover more scenarios, yeah, for sure. Okay, so I will tell you how you can make it more modular. So now it will again test this price list against this application grid view, and again click on back button. But I will stop at certain point, because we can't run this over and over again, because it will try with all the city combinations. All right, let's see. Once it will click on back button, I'll just cancel this. Oh, it already failed somewhere. Okay, let's see where it failed. Value is not matching select flight with this one. Then all right, why it is failing then? Back, oh, it could not able to find a back button, which is very bad. WPFUIA name back, but it was right there. I don't know, maybe I went out of the focus, or maybe we have to activate this window or put the focus on this window before it click on the back button. We can do that. So let's this is the UI map main login window. It is coming from back main login window, guys. So now let's disable some code so that it will not put us on wait. Okay, so what we can do here, okay, let's not do here anything. This is a row count and it is comparing the row count. So here we can disable some code so that it will give us a space to achieve what we want to achieve. Okay, so let's put disable our code till here. With this kind of comment you can disable the code */. So let's try to run the application again. This time it will not let us wait, and we will quickly get onto the results. Find back. Now it changed the cities, change the date, first, second, find. Here it was failed before. It could not able to find the back button, but it is very surprised that it is finding at the first time, but when it is going again it is not finding that, which is annoying. Okay, so let's try to be UI map dot main login window. main login window dot focus, set focus, and then we can try it. So these are the real-time problems which we can face in our testing. So we always have to try some different things. So when you practice a lot of time, your mind thinks in that way. So you have that comes with the experience. Look like still it will fail. Wow. Alright guys, so I figured out like what was the problem. So for some reason it was not able to find the back button control, which is like here. What happened here now? Flight application crashed. All right. So I tried to click on the back button, but for some reason it was not able to click on this one. Then I used another method which is called try find method. So before clicking onto the button, you can use this method to try it out. So what it will do, it will try to find it, and it will go to the hierarchy by itself, and then it goes to the next next piece of code, which is like our clicking page. So here it will try to find. If it's fine, then we can say okay, then click on here. So it worked well. I ran it and it worked well. So now what I am going to do, I am going to so from the CSV I will take this data, all the cities I will choose from the CSV, and then pick up the date, and that will also come from CSV, and this class that will also come from CSV, and tickets will also come from CSV, and then we will find and match with the data based on this search criteria. So that will be a very big test. So let's do that. So guys, I made this a search selection. So I made this CSV. So in this CSV, this is the from Denver, and these are the cities to which the flight is going to be, and this is the date, and this business, and the ticket. As you can see, we will select this one, and then the other selection we do accordingly. So guys, now we don't need to get the all information from this UI portion. So let me delete this useless code which really we don't need it. So I am going to delete these arrays which we made. Okay, this one we might need it. Okay, this is for the array count. So now this is for the city array, we don't need it. Maybe we just need to input the values over here. Okay, so we gonna put the string value over here. For now I am just putting as a string. Okay, okay, and this value too. Okay, so here what we gonna do, firstly we gonna call the CSV method by which we can read our CSV. In my case, the path for the CSV is, so this is the path for my file, and here we're gonna store that in a data table called search dt, and now we have to find the search dt count dot rows dot count, and we're gonna store that count in the integer search count equals to this one. And now our loop is going to be count through all the values which we're gonna get from the file. So at the first place we will have a file. Let me open the. So in the first place we're gonna put the Denver, which we're gonna choose it. Okay, but how we gonna select it? So guys, now instead of this we can use the other method, because we really don't need the send key method. So we can say select item, because now we have a item name which is going to be our search dt dot rows let's choose one. This is a row index, so it should be 1, and then column index should be 1 2. Let's see what values it's gonna get. Okay, and we can put it in the toString because it always takes string. Selected item. So we gonna say here equals to, so we gonna put the value here. This we don't need anymore, and instead of this we will also do the same. I wrote in the same way, and this can be column 2 and date. So instead of 2 it will come 3. Same for the first, and this for the also. Here it's gonna be 4 and here it's gonna be 5. Let's see how it's gonna work. So put a breakpoint here just to check if we are doing correct. So it gave us an exception. I think I put the incorrect values. So the row is starting from 0, which is true, and but the column also should start from 0. So it should be 1 2 3 4. Okay, so let's try it out again. Denver, it's Frankfurt, date, choose the business class, and tickets. Alright guys, so now it is working correctly. So now it is choosing the values according to our CSV file, so which is very cool. So it will verify all the values. All right, cool guys. So this is it for today, and maybe I'll see you in next video. Stay tuned. Bye bye.